I am almost, oh, this is from MetJet Pen Deck on Reddit. Quick Reddit rant. I'm trying to get back in the good graces of the people at Reddit. All right. Um, I'm trying. So, I mean, say a prayer for me. I need the help. I want to be able to. I want to be able to use that platform like as a way to. Obviously, it might be an avenue where there would be people interested in the stuff that we're talking about. But also like I like to get questions from there, and they don't want me posting videos and things like that over there. So I'm trying to appeal to some kinder natures over there. I'm hitting up the mods, dude. I'm hitting up the mods. Maybe hopefully they'll be kind to me. I'm almost 2 years into this quagmire of a hobby. So far, I've successfully brewed Weiss beer, pale ales, and IPA with the occasional verbal trophy from my friends. Wow, can I have another? Yes, that is a good feeling. But one style I probably love the most, Porter Stout, has still eluded me in success. Some have been decent, like the latest coffee vanilla stout I made, but I can't seem to get the creamy sweetness I'd like to achieve. Lately, I've been thinking about using lactose in syrups, like the one from Candy Syrup. Does anyone have this experience on this or tips on how to make a good sweet stout? I think when you come down to it, the sweet stout I am making is, I'm still making a variation of Jamil Sweet Stout from, so Holster that I was talking about it's a riff on Jamil's Sweet Stout. I do think you need a good amount of lactose in those beers. First of all, people are insatiable for the heaviest, sweetest sweet stout. I swear, if you are entering homebrew competitions and you make a sweet stout that is borderline undrinkable because it is so sweet, you'll do well. But I mean, practically, those beers aren't supposed to just be like these viscosity bombs, right? They shouldn't pour like syrup themselves. I'm still using that recipe, man. There's a few things that I would say for that style. There's a couple of different metrics that you're pushing. I do think that you want robust roast character in those beers. And you do want lactose, and you're probably going to want at least 10% lactose in those. Throw it in at Whirlpool, late in the boil, something like that. 10 to 15% maybe. But then the metric that I think people are missing sometimes with that beer is actually dropping down the bitterness too and making sure the bitterness is low enough. I try to keep the bitterness for my sweet stouts in the 20 to 25 IBU range, all at 60. Don't worry about trying to chase any hot flavor with later hop additions. That's not really what you're doing with that style. Anyways, at least I don't think. I don't think you necessarily need to be chasing syrups and different things like that. I've made a lot of beers that feature large volumes of that whole range of sugar syrups from, what was the company? Candy Syrup. It's a very particular flavor, and it's not what you're doing with sweet stout, in my mind. I think you want solid espresso notes coming through, and then you want this big residual sweetness. So mash high if you can, if you're brewing on all grain. I also wouldn't discourage you, or I could just say more conveniently, I would encourage you to use something like maybe like oats or flaked rye, which will also help pick up the body and viscosity of that beer, and then slam it with 10-15% with lactose, and then make sure that bitterness is dialed down low enough. I think you can pull that bitterness back low enough. If you pull it back too far, you can get in the range of doing something that's a little too wordy or a little too raw wort tasting, because there's not enough balance. But yeah. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. If you feel as if you got any value out of the video, please like and subscribe. There are also other videos that you can watch. They're gonna maybe be over here or over here. Appreciate you watching.